I'm feeling down. It's just I'm like begging up for a lady. Come and get me. I'm not alright. Don't you worry about the love coming on the Atlantic 10 hours flight. Please just wake me up soon enough for the coming. In the backseat, you're on my mind. My head's never been as much in the clouds. Standing on the pitch, controlled by the reach that I could reach the ceiling for your face. Split the ocean, grab my hand. I won't Maryland. Back into your arms, at your place. Split the ocean, grab my hand. I won't Maryland. Oh, you bridge the distance, baby. Can you help me? I'm shaking back. Watch out, my drink is spilling down on my knees, yeah. Coming shortly by Love Airline. Could there be snakes on the plane? I don't mind. Standing on the pitch, controlled by the reach that I could reach the ceiling for your face. Split the ocean, grab my hand. I won't Maryland. Back into your arms, at your place. Split the ocean, grab my hand. I won't Maryland. Oh, you bridge the distance, baby. Split the ocean, grab my hand. I won't Maryland. Back into your arms, at your place. Split the ocean, grab my hand. I won't Maryland. Oh, you bridge the distance, baby. Split the ocean, grab my hand. I won't Maryland. Oh, you bridge the distance, baby. The moon is hiding on my side. The night has fallen on my right. The car is drifting on the brink. My life could vanish in a blink, and I sing. The call of freedom don't come twice. I let the engine roll the dice. The need for speed comes out and spread. I feel like bullet in my head, and I sing. Would you rise up and dazzle on my mind? Come on and trample my dreams with the weight of your heels. You know I feel like I could walk the line. I feel your gaze over me like a buzz in my ears. Crumble the pavement, crumble the clouds, crumble heaven and make it real. Dance tonight like you're never gonna die. I'm the catcher in the rye. I'm your ghost, and I will never let you down. Dance tonight like you're never gonna die. I'm the catcher in the rye. I'm your ghost, and I will never let you down.
One, two, 1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah, it works. Hello guys, welcome to another StarCraft 2 tournament cast. So I'm casting the game only now because I was in holiday. So maybe you already seen the match. I haven't. So yeah, without further ado, I'll start with it. Let me find the replays. Hello Destiny. Yeah, nice emote. So I assume the team will switch sides. I put so the banner won't move, but it might not come. It might not correspond to what to what's inside the game. So we'll start. I'll just pause you to I'll just pause to present the player. So we have on the top right. Yeah, I would like to also put some music. I haven't casted for so long. Okay. On the top right, we have Firestorm playing Forazun versus Shira playing Stukov. Then we have in the middle Heyrandom playing Stetman versus Young playing Tychus. And then we have Skippy playing Tychus versus Scarecrow playing Stetman. So two-time Tychus versus Stetman, once in the middle, and here we have Stukov versus Forazun. So yeah, let's start with it. Let's start. So yeah, opening Stalkers for Firestorm. I will expect a lot of Stalkers in that game. Stalkers very good versus are very good versus Mank versus Stukov early game. The Godlike Affen are thrown, and the epic battle will start. So opening with 2 civilians from Shira, one on each side. He opened blindly. He knows that's not very expensive units, not very committing to anything. One on each side to be sure that at least one get past mid, and then the Firestorm. Apparently they bet he was taking that. Yeah, Stukov can be pretty good versus Forazon. Stukov can be very good versus all the commanders that Fire plays. And we go. Turrets are thrown on both sides. Don't tell my girlfriend I cussed. I'm telling the Russian government. I don't even know what cussed mean. And we have Scarecrow opening with Gary, and Skippy opening with Tychus. He opened blindly. He was pretty sure. I think it was not Tychus versus Tychus. I don't think Scarecrow playing Tychus himself. Tychus taking the unit down, and now the Shira opening straight to benches, which is not very good versus Stalkers. It's only good because it can be annoying. He went for the detection early game. It's a pretty big investment because you can push with Stalkers versus Stalkers with bunkers or Marine even without detection. Some don't like to do bunkers because they can get controlled by the Archon, but that doesn't make them necessarily bad. Firestorm doing some micro to get past the bunker. So yeah, Banshee not usually playing a big role in this matchup because Forazon has Corsairs, and you might actually give him a reason to do Corsairs, and that can be pretty annoying with their Storm. And skipping opening Sam to kill Gary faster. Even though early game you don't really need to kill Gary fast. It's not that. I mean, Gary is not very, doesn't necessarily require a Sam, but it's always something nice to have in the matchup. Watch for Tychus grenade leak. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if Tychus can keep his grenade to push into Shira, it can be extremely annoying for him because Stukov is very vulnerable to AoE. Banshee Destiny does not approve. Yeah, it's a weird choice. I'm surprised too. But I guess some are always kind of annoying in the matchup. I mean, and actually here that you can see them doing kind of well. It's always something that's and that might force him to go tier 2, and that's annoying for him because he wants to stay tier 1 versus if there is no cloak, he wants to stay tier 1 with Stalkers early game. One Banshee leaking, Herondom having his Gary stacking, and now Gary will be helping. A lot of links are added. This is pretty standard in the matchup. No Nikera. Nikera will out heal a lot of units that Statman has. He still doesn't have any lurkers now, and lurkers are really necessary to deal with DPS. Links are here for tanking, and what? This was probably in anticipation of it was kind of what? It was in anticipation of any Corsairs that might have come, but he didn't. Yeah, he doesn't need necessarily the Corsair, especially for an amount of Stalkers of Banshee that is so low. I don't like this upgrade of Banshee going underground, but you can see some nice macro from Firestorm, keeping the Stalkers alive and being able to fight just outside the range of the bunker. So when the next wave arrives, Scarecrow will have to fight some leaks, but the Mecha Lockers is now thrown. Mecha Lockers very key element to deal damage versus Tychus. So he has to switch the aura because he needs the maximum of energy he can have. You can see how it's effective at killing units. It also deals a pretty large amount of DPS, which are really necessary in this matchup. Otherwise, Nikera will out-heal almost every other options that Statman has. Firestorm Finally throwing the Corsairs, even though Corsair alone will lose versus the Infested Liberators, but a lot of Stalkers will do well with the Banshees. I don't understand why Sukov is committing to this build. I mean, yeah, now Marines are thrown. Marines very good versus the Stalkers. Marines usually use a lot of you try to swarm for a zone with a lot of Marines, civilians, maybe bunker, and of course then I expect him to transition to tank at some point. Very useful versus the Stalkers if they can stack. If you're pushing or being pushed hard, you can do this. Scarecrow still not using his aura, his juice aura, and now the tanks. Okay, tanks is a really nice move here, I think, because it will be able to stack at the bunker, and now he's fighting a lot of Tychus leaks. And to fight the Tychus leaks, the Marines can be pretty dangerous. I mean, bunkers can do slightly better, but Marines alone like this. And as I said, sometimes some people don't like to do bunkers because of the Dark Archon's possibility. So the bunker, the tank is actually a good way to counter both of them. I mean, to deal with the leaks, making him stack here at bunker, and protects kind of the tanks. But top team still pushing, and now Super Gary is here. Super Gary will be very annoying for Gary to deal with, because Gary doesn't want to go anti-air. It's extremely annoying for Scarecrow to have that kind of fix. I mean, he doesn't want to do anti-air in that scenario, so he will have to rely with the anti-air with his Gary, which is very weak. Now there is enough. He finally switched. And now he has enough to do the DPS needed. The tank stayed alive thanks to the bunker, and bottom team is now still pushing. Is now finally pushing. I mean, Corsairs are added. Corsairs also useful to deal with the leaks, air leaks here with Gary, and of course this is the Banshees. He put his Liberators back because he didn't want them to fight the leaks. So he wanted to come later in the fight. And the Firestorm doing a great deal at stacking his Stalkers. As you can see, a nice micro. Link is actually good versus Stalkers, especially if the Stalkers use their blink. You can see the side blink here to snipe the Tychus units. Super Gary getting charged by Sam, and Sams are added. This is an original build. Usually you do one blaze for the links and cannonball versus Stalkers. And when there is too many links, you use Nuxes. Here he does a different strategy based on massing Sam. Sam has incredible DPS, and that's the strength of it. It's also good versus Ling, I think, because it deals 30 damage per shot. Let me check. 30 damage per shot, and the Lings have no, 35 HP. So he will need the I think with the +2 he can one-shot them. Nice, you can see the blink, the Stalkers staying alive. You should go straight to Void Rays. I don't know, because Void Rays are actually weak versus bunkers and Marines. I feel like Sukov had a hard time versus Void Rays if he can do civilians. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Marines would be good here versus the Void Rays. It's only late game when you're able to stack them that you can do something. And here Chiratem adding a lot of tanks, not sieging them. He wants to make sure they siege at the right timing, which is now. Yes, exactly. And bam! And here, with the help of the infestation on the bunker, he will pray to make his siege to have the front line that he needs, because he didn't do a lot of civilians. You need your tanks to be very in the back if you want them to be efficient versus Firestorm versus the Stalkers. But here he managed well with the help of the infestation to keep his tanks protected. But top teams, the cannonball here. Oh no, it's actually Yonk who does cannonball. Yeah, Skippy is still on massing Sam. No, anyone cannonball now finally. Cannonball very useful to go into that line with a hook, bam, and try to deal with that. Very tanky units, very hard for them to kill. And now the revive. On the other hand, Sams are pretty squishy, and that's some main weakness, especially versus lurkers. But he is doing a great job as killing everything and to push into the next wave. The Sam also have this versatility that will make them more reliably be good versus if there is air leaks. And the top team actually pushing very strong. The Void Rays are added. The Void Rays are added in the snipe. The blink of the Stalkers. The blink of the Stalkers, and Firestorm finally succeeded and Firestorm succeeded to kill that bunker. Wow, a lot of links here. Hey, random, nice spreading the links nicely. Hey, random is also using not using the juice aura. Oh, now he switches. Do the second upgrade from Nikera. Them ask Young because yeah, the second upgrade is the heal range. Oh, but the top team is pushing very strongly now. Look at this Sam destroying. Top team is actually pushing very strongly here. The Sam are staying alive, and Them is not able to deal with them. And now it will be Tigers versus Tigers. Oh, what a hold! What a hold! Very nice. That oh, dude, that hold killed the Nexus. Well played. Well played. So first game is over in 11 minutes. So pretty fast game. Hop. I get the replay. Game number 2. Is the volume nice? Yeah, I could make it a bit. Hello, the devil. Dex Revel. Dex Revel. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Okay, so we have on first position we have Skippy playing Takus versus on second position on up versus Young playing Stukov. We have a Takus versus Stukov. I like to pause and to just present the otherwise I will take too much time to just find the players. Okay, Takus versus Stukov. No, Takus versus Takus. Oh shit, we have the Takus versus Takus. Then we have Firestorm playing Kerrigan versus Young playing Stukov. And then we have Horner played by Random versus a Scarecrow played by Statman. Okay, so good matchup for Random. We will have that Takus mirror, which will be usually kind of painful to watch. It's a very versatile matchup that is very sensitive to leak. It can be it can go both ways. Very Scarecrow, who do you scare? Crows, of course. Okay, so this time Skippy not opening because you know that Shira can play Tychus, so you don't want to open blindly. And he's right. Random going straight to tier 2. Yeah, I will put the production tab. Production tab. Young is stacking. And Firestorm is opening with Kerrigan. Going on the side to try to go past the bunker. Take the mid. Gain some mineral. Firestorm taking immediately. As Firestorm it's pretty standard. And Scarecrow opening Gary. So Scarecrow doesn't I think he doesn't play a lot of commanders, so So random choosing Horner probably as a reaction, and Gary will go take mid and starting to attack the bunkers. Getting in range, sending that orb on the turrets. I can sorry saving for Super Gary, but he doesn't know who he's facing, right? Going Super Gary blindly is kind of and especially in this setup, I mean, versus Super Gary versus Vikings is not good, not good. Usually people don't do Super Gary in that matchup, so I'm very surprised he would. I'm pretty surprised, especially blindly. Super Gary is not good also versus Mengsk and probably Rainer. So they understood it was a Statman versus Statman. I didn't see the scans, but they were probably scans. And Skippy opening Crooked Sam both way, and he has no gas, so he could afford 2 units. It's attackers, like he's realizing it now, but you wouldn't open that blindly, right? And bunker opening versus Kerrigan. Early game it can be very efficient at putting pressure on Kerrigan, the bunkers. Because the real good answer of Kerrigan is the ultras. Hydra do okay-ish, but they're not really great. Bunkers usually win rush mineral to mineral. I like that opening, but the Vikings will not be and Super Gary, what the fuck? So Demos Viking are very good at sniping Super Gary. So now we'll have a leaks, and remember that this matchup is very leak sensitive, extremely leak sensitive. Oh, he was faster with the nades. Usually the autocast on the nade are really nice because they are much faster than what a human can do. And but the leaks are very important in that matchup, especially in Sam versus Sam. If you do cannonballs, and I expect them to go for some cannonballs, because cannonball deals quite okay versus Sams. If you cannonballs, you're much less vulnerable to leaks. And now the Hydra, but it won't be enough. It won't be enough. The bunkers raping the Hydra. He needs to. Maybe he's doing Hydra for the tempo, I guess. But he really needs Ultra versus bunkers. And now, and the Hydra. That's not a good way to deal with the. But he did it. He did it. But the Demos Viking are very good at killing Hydra on the ground because of their AoE. Usually you use Ultra, that's the standard way to deal with that. And Shira outnumbering the Skippy here, raping him. He's without gas, so he has more money for now. This haven't still paid for himself, but it will change. And now even more Hydra, but yeah, bunker are just stronger. He kills one. It's just, yeah, he has to go ultras. Is he tier 3 already? Ah, finally. And the bunker is taken by the bunker. Bunker taking bunker. And now he let his Viking on the ground because he wants to kill the Hydra first. And Super Gary looks pretty annoying for Skippy. The good thing about, I mean, in this scenario I like to do cannonballs versus Hams. But the good thing about, if you do a cannonball and you have air leaks, you might have your cannonball working for ward alone, and that's extremely annoying. He needs Ultra now, yeah, he really needs Ultra. And Young committing to the bunkers, really massing them. And going tier 3. I see some Alex coming. And here, hey random choosing choosing the galleon path. You want to be able maybe to stack something here. And here. Nice, nice. That's the perfect timing. Hey random did great. And Skippy, 5 versus 5. Oh, nice nade. And Shiratem still winning it. Some cheese. Ultra finally coming, but there's only one now. Oh, and the bench is transitioned. That's very good. I mean, Hydra with Queens can deal pretty well with it, but with that many bunkers, now he needs Ultra to kill the ground fast. Otherwise, Hydra won't be able to do their job. And hey, random, I need to go for Ultra at least. That's why you need tank. But would get Alex, but not against an Honor leak. You need Ultra scare. Yeah, he's right. He needs Ultra. He's right. He needs Ultra. And now the fight. Whoa! Good nade from Skippy. This time Skippy wins. You see how it's always like this. It's always one-sided. It's like depending on very little thing. It's a very volatile. 1 week can be one. I mean, on one fight it can be very one-sided in one direction and then one-sided in the other direction. But here he's adding even more benches. And I'm pretty scared because the Ultra here are the position. There is a positioning mistake here. The Ultra need to kill the ground really fast. Otherwise, the Hydra won't be able to kill the air. So you want them in the front. I think he will correct it. Young pushing. Oh. Mecha Corruptors, that's weird. Usually you don't do them because they're also vulnerable to the Vikings. Here on them cleaning the ground, going in the air, and here using a grenade on Super Gary. That's really annoying for him. No, he will lose the fight here. He will lose it. I'm surprised there is no cannonballs on any side here. Ultra still in the back. Maybe he does that for the leaks. I don't know, but because now the positioning is good. I don't know. Finally, a significant amount of Ultra to deal with. He could also add some queens. I guess Kirgan could add some queens. Help to deal with the air and the survivability of the yeah, here I think the Vikings in the air are really necessary, even if they want to kill the Hydra. At least to use their ability. So yeah, and now I think Skippy told him, hey dude, Super Gary creeps me out. I need you to kill Super Gary. I don't care if you like leak some Hydra. It's really not that scary for me. So. Oh, and no full galleons. So now he wants to try to stack something. Still the same builds, Hydra in front. And the galleons will really be a lot of benches now. Lot of benches. He doesn't have enough anti-air now. But he's finally got enough Ultra to deal with the ground. Get tanks. Yeah, he's pushing into Horner, so I'm not sure. please Ark kill Tychus. Those Ultralisks. They will kill bunker. Wow. Bottom team pushing very hard now. One unit was wasted here. Bam bam on the Ultra. And it sounds weird, but the Sam are actually kind of good at dealing with Ultralisks. So top team is in very difficult situation now. I mean the Usurpers. Wow, the pressure on the bunker. The pressure on the bunker. The pressure on the bunker. My god. Ah, you see the infestation here? At least a bit tanks. you see the infestation coming in and helping that planetary to die. Oh, so 1-1. Actually, I didn't upload the. So 1-1. I didn't upload the. Is everything okay? Tell me if the volume of the sound of the game is not good. Game 3. Benches are back. He's pushing into Honor. I don't like the benches. I don't get the benches. Yeah, I guess it's good in the matchup, kind of. He could also have done, I don't know, Apo, maybe, to push into Honor? I don't know. Okay, we have on the top right. On the top right, we have Firestorm playing Forazun versus Shira playing Tychus. Phoenix. I guess Tychus. Then we have Skippy playing Tychus versus Jung playing Phoenix. And then we have Hey Random playing Stukov versus Scarecrow playing Stukov. So we have a Stukov versus Stukov. And we have Firestorm opening Stalkers. So he's versus the Tychus, right? Predictable, yeah. And then we have Skippy opening Tychus. He knows that his opponent can play Tychus. And the Banshee opening blindly. That's a lot. Oh, in Stukov versus Stukov, Banshees are not useful. Banshees are not useful in Tychus, in Stukov versus Stukov. Map pack. So, and that's a lot of investment he did all the game. And we have Jung opening Phoenix. So Phoenix versus Tychus. It's right. No, it's Tychus versus Tychus again. Oh shit! I had the matchup wrong. So it was Forazun versus Phoenix. Okay. And then we have Tychus. Oh, there is two mirrors. So we have a Forazun versus Phoenix, and then Tychus mirror, and then a Stukov mirror. Need Apok as sap. Yeah, Apok are very good in the matchup, in the mirror matchup. And here the first nade is used to kill that. It's not even enough. And the rub, I like this. I like this. I like a rub. Especially later when you have the HP upgrade, it's very good at killing Sams. And still no reaction. we will go straight for Apocalypse, which is very good. Apocalypse kind of negate the bunker because they only 6 damage. Only 6 damage, so I think it's 5 base damage for the Apo. So you just do a +1 armor and then your bunker don't do any damage. I mean, they do like half a damage, I think. I'm sure he knows what to do in this mirror. Yeah, but I'm kind of I mean, a couple bunkers is never bad. He already built 2 bunkers. But Apo counters bunker for sure. And now Young pushing into that poor Skippy. And the third bunkers. Third bunker. Weird. Apo will be very devastating here. It's a shame that he invested in those 2 benches. He would have the Apo. A few Apocalypse to tank, then tanks. Profit. Yeah, I agree with this. Yep. Tanks are actually good versus Apo too. I mean, they can be if you have the Apo front line yourself. And Young opening a lot of Immortals versus the Stalkers, of course. You can see a couple Sentinels are added here to tank, mainly. To tank the shot of the Immortals. But it's not enough. I expect some transition, some air transition from Forazun. And now for Skippy it's almost impossible to beat that. I'll do some adepts. Anti-air. I'm not sure why he would need anti-air. And the Apo are here. Apo will be a devastating job. You want to rush to charge Diamondbacks, because Diamondbacks are really your main threat. They're actually doing good amount of damage. So usually you choose to you micro the Apo into the Diamondback line. But here the defense of the North team is very good. You can see the blink of the Stalkers, and they will be fighting that. Ouch! That's so. Oh my God! He used. This is because of an aggressive blink that was not. If he didn't blink, maybe Chira wouldn't have done that. I want to see that because. Oh, he blinked now. But the blink will be. No, actually he blink. Why don't? Ah, because they're stunned. Wow, that's very devastating. That's very devastating. So bottom team actually doing a very good job at pushing. And the hole to save the bunker. I think this one was necessary. It's a very good one. And now the fight. And you can see the infestation to help, and Skippy will win this wave. And now top team is pushing. Ouch! Okay, doing one tank, that's very optimistic, because if you cannot protect it, it will die very quickly like this. And top team is now pushing pretty strongly. Top team is pushing the bunker when it might go down. The infestation here to protect the contamination here to protect the bunker. Will it be enough to save it? Will it be enough? It seems no. No, the bunker is down. I feel like you can beat Apok with Mass Diamondback. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's a very close fight. It's a very close fight. And now bottom team could stack some armor together, and now Skippy will have a hard time defending that. Skippy is still not adding any Diamondback. Infest. Bam, 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 bam. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Yes, it will. It will. And the second bunker going down. Adding a second tank. Apo need to charge this. Yes. Nice. Very good, yes. And DTs are added. It's Shadow Guards? Shadow Guards. So Firestorm went for tier 3. I'm surprised he doesn't use air at all in the matchup. And Tal'Darin is now added, so the Stalkers are pretty useless now. Here it will be very difficult for Skippy because he needs his grenade, but yeah, he's not using them. He wants to. If I can save at least 1 or 2 for Tychus, that would be nice. Yes, it did. The bottom team is pushing very hard. And now it's very difficult for top team to defend. When will the second Apo come? I don't know. Bad siege. But the tank to push into Farazun is a very good move also. Even though versus Farazun the Apo is also nice. If we check the volume, it's a bit loud, no? Sound of the game, I put it a bit down. I don't see how top teams can come back into that. Seen the second Apo? I mean, Apo, and he charged the wrong thing here. He needs to charge the Diamondbacks. Oh, this big mistake will allow top team to come back into the game. And now Jung will be killing that easily. Bottom team is asking if they should gas or not. They are very aggressive play. 2 on 0 gas. Aggressive blink. Try to snipe the hero. And the DT is actually doing great. And now Tychus will come. No, it's very difficult for this type of Tychus fight. It's very difficult for Skippy because you want it on auto, if you can have your Sam on autocast, you want them on autocast because it's much faster than doing them by hand. But here versus that, I think the Emo have enough HP to trigger the nade, so he cannot do them on autocast because they might waste it on the Emo. So it's extremely annoying for Skippy, and it allows bottom team to go back into the game. Just the fact there was a couple leaks. Bad charge, dude. Bad charge. Your Scarecrow, you need to charge the Diamondback. The Diamondback, otherwise, will rape your Apocalypse. And again, a random raping his wave and allow his team to come back into the game. Firestorm coming. Ooh. That blink forward. That blink on the side. Epic battle. Epic battle. The DT doing crazy damage here. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? No. Young still pushing. Young still pushing. Young, we need the meat, and that's this is the most important fight of the game. The Firestorm versus Young, because if Firestorm wins, the top team will leak into bottom teams, and this whole fight will be very different. So if Fire can reverse the game, top team might win. But bottom team is still pretty. 1 second. And now DTs are added. Trying to snipe the Apo, but it's very annoying for Farazun. And nice blink to try to snipe the tanks. You want to make them dead to actually break the stack. And now, bam, he's using the nade. He knows that he won't be, and he's adding Nikara, which is usually very bad in the matchup, but he wants to increase the survivability of his Crooked Sams. He probably did the speed upgrade, yes, attack speed upgrade. And now, with this infestation is very good because Sam, those things are good at dealing with Sam, are very annoying for Sams. So a random, how will we perform? Half of his army is dead, but the bad Apocalypse Micro make him kind of strong. Ah, the hypo still doing their job. Just 1 second. I'm asking a question. Okay. Oh, the whole. Yeah, they don't have a lot of AoE in that team. Yeah, they don't have AoE. Oh! Oh! That might change stuff. That might change stuff. Okay, micro ability, Apoc, yes. Here the macro ability of the Apoc is very key, he's right. Because you want to blink back to be able to shoot several times to kill that. Because Sukov doesn't have a lot of tools to kill an Alexander's, not of good tools. I mean, and this Sukov has no anti-air apart from his Apocalypse. Oh, the Colossi are here. Colossi very good in the matchup. I mean, especially versus mass ground like this. But will it be enough? No, no, no. The Alexander stays alive. Stays alive. And that will be... but I mean, here there are a lot of Sam, maybe. That should be enough. But, good day. Nikara is added. Nikara is also nice to provide the boost of the damage, and top team is actually pushing back. Top team is actually pushing back, and the second up Alexander is now coming. The Alexander, and here there is still no anti-air. He's not adding anti-air. I mean, he wants to kill it with the Apo, I guess. Ouch, but that's not enough. The tanks will they be able to stack? No, they won't. They won't. Young is building forward to try to catch them up, but it will not be enough. And the top team is stacking. Nikara healing the Sams here. You don't have rapid fire? I have to charge maybe? Ouch, look at that stack. Look at that, and now Shiratem cannot do anything. With the Stalkers, very good at pushing. Bam, bam. Blink on the side, blink on the side. DT is working. And Alexander is staying here uncontested. And here Blaze is added. Blaze is not very good versus Sama. Nowadays. Blaze is good versus Cannonball though. And maybe to I don't know. I don't understand this Blaze. Because he's pushing into the Sukov, but the Sukov doesn't have really civilians or marines. And now the blink he want to save the Nexus, the contamination is coming, the cloak is coming, but this is not enough. Look at this pushing power, they will take the Nexus. I would have expected him to go Queen versus the Queen is very efficient way to kill that. And he didn't took the air threat seriously. I think he didn't took the air threat seriously. He didn't really react. You cannot kill them efficiently with Apo and the GG. So 2-2. It's right. Yeah. So Usurpers winning one? No, so 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay. What are we? Yeah, that was game 4, game 3, game 4. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, don't read the chat. Sorry. Hi, hello Flair. Finally, my life purpose is back. Up. How is your day? Very good, thank you. Delay. There is no delay here. I love people when people assume there is a bot program to answer all the questions here. I'm a very amateur. That's a bait. It won't work. Alex versus Apok seems bad to me. Yes. I mean, it's not the best counter. I mean, here I don't think it was meant to counter the Apok. I was also pretty surprised, but it's very good in the matchup in general. And it was meant to create a stack and help the other ally, I think. There is no way. Kinda lucky. You need one more Apo. Ah, GG feels like. I didn't believe it, but Alex actually turned the game. Yes, actually Alex kind of turned the game. If the Apo just got one more salvo off. Yes, one Apo could have maybe be enough to kill the Alex, maybe. But the other answer was Queen. I never imagined a team with Firestorm could win a game. Why is the replay length revealed? Because results are already known. Yeah, good. Actually, I could hide that. Is there a good way of doing it easily? Yeah, I'll add something to hide it. That's actually a good idea. Bureau. How can I do that? Boom. Wow, it looks so professional. Okay, good idea. So you saw nothing, okay? You saw nothing. So we have on the top right Skippy playing Alarak, ooh, versus Young playing Nova. Ooh, that might be difficult for Alarak. Then we have Herondom playing Nova versus Shira playing Stukov. And then we have Firestorm playing Farazun versus Scarecrow playing Carax. And dum. Okay, let's go. So Alarak versus Nova might be a bit difficult, especially early game. Rushing Tetra unless something makes me do otherwise. As Carax? I mean, Carax versus Farazun, I expect some air fight. Usually it goes in the air quickly. Even though some I know some Farazun who like to open Stalkers in the matchup, I don't think it's bad. But usually it's really about air dominance. But he needs Mirage too. I mean, he cannot go only carriers. You cannot go only carriers versus Farazun. But he doesn't know he's versus Farazun yet. That's why I'm surprised. I don't wanna. Yeah, he doesn't know who is it versus. Ah, click the arrow. Ah, didn't know that. Okay, yeah, it works. It works. Let me just read. Put a black bar on the timer. I love Nova. No, that looks completely natural. Nobody would. Nobody would think There is a timer here. Yeah. Okay, so he blinked the he blinked the turrets back to let them. Well, and Nova. So Nova very good at placing early pressure versus Alarak. With her bio basically. Every bio is good. Every Nova bio is good. Marines are good, Marauders are good. And you can even use Ghost to snipe those little things. I think fire is for... yeah, you're guessing right. And the wave, he keep the wave to the next wave. And opening Marines... Marine opening versus Sukov is kind of standard because you're kind of scared of his Banshees and you kind of need them. It's not very good versus bunkers, but it's versatile. And it will be useful to push into that. Yeah, usual counter to bunker is Hellbats and tanks, I would say. But having some marines is really important, just to be safe. Oh, Mirage Dick can be annoying for Skippy. Skippy going tier 2 already? That's a very early tier 2. He probably want to go Ascendant. I mean, he's committing to Marines. So, I guess Ascendant. Some people like Vanguards. I think Ascendants are more versatile, even though they might be slightly less good versus Marines. But some Slayers always good in the matchup, especially with good micro. Scan, you want to scan for that. Boom, and bunkers. Still no other unit than Marines, so bunker will rape that. One infested Banshees added to be annoying. But Banshees are not very good versus Marines, so... and ooh, full course, oh my god! Full course opening, that's good in the matchup, but here, considering the leaks here... ooh, poor Firestorm having the worst leak. Oh shit. Firestorm is in a very tough situation now. Because he had ground leaks and this is of air fights. Oh la la. So top team has to push. Top team has to push. A lot of Marines are dead. Still no. Yeah, I mean. Still no Vanguard or Ascendant. I mean, the Marine is not that hard counter as it used to be because now they are a bit more expensive than they used to be. But they are still very good in the matchup, and I think you need AoE to deal with them. Still no Hellbat or tanks. I'm surprised. Okay, the switch. But bunker are very good versus Marines, so Marines do that what they can, but this is the worst league for Fora. Now he is adding Void Rays. Void Rays are here to counter the support carriers, and maybe that to handle a bit the ground here, maybe. But Void Rays are very bad versus bunkers. Okay, now the airfight is slightly better. I'm checking the upgrade because upgrades are crucial in this matchup on both sides. Now it's a bit too early, probably, but you really need to watch the upgrades in that fight. Oh, Firestorm actually did his job as cleaning the wave. Alarak still not adding AoE versus Mass Marine. The aggressive blink of the Slayers very good because it allows them to shoot twice, one time. And the Marines actually cleaning Alarak's wave. And here, still no Hellbats. He will add them, I guess. Ah, Hellbats. Yeah, he's getting raped. And this is really the worst leaks for Horizon. This is really the worst leak. Yeah, detection for Fora would be nice. I mean, it's been a couple wave now that contamination was not enough. The defense could defend, I think. Ooh, that was close. Alarak Still not have AoE. I'm confused. I really would expect Vanguard's or Ascendant. And now the Hellbats. But one Hellbat is probably not enough. +2 on the Marines. Yeah, you need to upgrade the +2 on the Marine because there is 4 armor here. 4 armor. That's mean even with the +2, yeah, there is a 30% damage reduction. Here fire is really will have trouble. Will have trouble because it's a usually it's a very close air fight. So if you have leaks, you will lose it, especially this kind of leaks. I mean, bunkers, it's really annoying for him. And the Wrathwalkers, that's the Wrathwalkers are not very good versus Marines. He wants to try to stack them, I guess. Ah, more Hellbats, good. And Hellbats are also good at dealing with the leaks. So Hellbats might be the solution here that will end no tanks are added, and that's very nasty because the top team is pushing, so this tank will stay alive. But yeah, to push into the far zone, it's debatable. Because it won't be able to push really. Ooh, ooh, shit, that's safe. No, that won't be enough. That won't be enough. But that was a nice try at saving the bunker. I mean, it could have worked. And Void Rays are added. It's really an inefficient way to deal with the leak, but it might be the only one that is actually able to fight air and ground. Or oh, he could also add Dark Archons. He could also add Dark Archons because. Hey dude, I anticipated that. I agree, Dark Archons might be an idea here because it's good at dealing with bunkers and it's good at dealing with carriers. And ooh, Young doing the decoy here. Decoy very good versus Alarak. Also. All bio is good versus Alarak. Oh dark. Oh shit. Top team is pushing very strong now. Top team is pushing very strongly, but maybe the Wrathwalkers will be able to stack at the bunker. Ooh, contamination on the bunker. So this is a very strong push. But the Void Rays are staying in the back. Maybe they will survive. But Void Rays are very weak versus bunker. Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay. So Team Doomguys get the 4th game. It was the 4th game, right? So 2-2. I will update my scoreboard, my professional scoreboard up. +1. Up, and we'll get into the last game. Up. Yeah, I'll read the chats. Fearsome is almost always playing Fora when I see him. Oh shit, I will add the second image. Oh shit, I did it just in time. So this is useful to hide the timer, so I have the time to hide it for you. I think you didn't have the time to see, so you have no idea of the length of the game. Yeah, read that up. Yeah, Firestorm is really a Forazon main. It's really his favorite commander, and the one he plays the most, at least à l'aise. How do you say à l'aise? Comfortable with. Where I'll skip is Vanguard. Yeah, Vanguard or Ascendant. I really was expecting that. Nova makes Alarak feel sad. Where is Nova Marauders if she's going bio? I mean, Marines are fine. Marines are fine, especially if there is no AoE. Marines are good enough. I mean, when there is a lot of Stalkers, I like Marauders because Marauders also have this ability. You know, the damage they do is kind of great versus the hero himself. But Marines are fine. You don't add Supplicant, they can be sniped. That's bad. Yeah. So you can snipe Supplicant with Ghosts. Wrathwalkers? Yes, I was surprised too about that Wrathwalkers. But maybe it was for the leaks? No, not really. I mean, to push into Carax? Because he had Carax leaks, right? So maybe it could have done that. Maybe he was just in hope to stack them, I guess. He was just in hope to stack the Wrathwalkers. That's the only explanation I find. It's also not bad to fight the Carax army, air army. But yeah, Ascendant would have been nice too to fight Carax, no? And still no anti-armor for here random. No. Yeah, usually you throw in some tanks in the matchup usually. Wrathwalkers are bad. Yeah, maybe Dark Archons. Finally tanks, but versus everything. I needed to know what we play in defense here, so I would have done Stalkers. Yeah. I think you were in a very difficult situation. The Dark Archons might have been a solution, yes, but for you it was really a nightmare to have that Ruiner leaks, that Sukov leaks. I'm not sure there was a really good solution that would have worked versus everything, or solved the problem here. But in this game I was more surprised about Heyrandom and both Heyrandom and Skippy's build than yours. I mean, yours were more standard for me, more close to what I would have done. Yeah, maybe the Archons, a couple of Archons, but I don't think it would have changed that much. But the Stalkers, I'm not sure because I'm not. Yeah. I mean, a couple of Stalkers is always nice, but in a pure air fight, it's not that great. And you could not, and as you said, you couldn't have guessed that you were done. I don't know. That was rough to watch. No Skippy Vanguards, no early random orders or tank. Yeah, earlier Albat also. Yeah, I agree. Oh, hello, help me plenty. I would also have done earlier Albats and tanks. Marine Opener was fine, but you need to mix Marauder after seeing multiple bunkers. Yes, Marine Opener is really fine in the matchup. I totally agree. I usually open Marines just because of the versatility and their protection against the Banshees. I recently found out that Nova has a real hard time dealing with 10 motherships. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So we have on the top right, for the final game, we have Firestorm playing Artanis versus Young playing Stukov. Artanis versus Stukov. So tough matchup for Artanis. I guess Stukov is good versus all the matchup that Fires play. So Stukov is a nice pick from Shira, especially that he plays Stukov as a main. Shira doesn't play a lot of commander neither. I think I've seen him play Carax, Tychus, Stukov, and that's pretty much it. We have Skippy playing Phoenix versus Shira playing Tychus. So here I think he expected the Tychus, he didn't want to do the mirror thing again. And Phoenix is good versus Tychus early game, but late game it's really bad. And then we have Stukov played by Hair Random versus Statman played by Scarecrow. So let's go. Oh yeah, I'll put the prediction tab. And let's go. I'll speed up until the first unit come. Hellbats are not that bad at killing the shell of the bunker, because the main protection of the bunker is the armor, and Hellbat does a lot of damage per shot. Gary opening. But yeah, usually tanks work well in conjunction with Hellbats. I mean, earlier Hellbat I think would have even been enough. Phoenix. So they did identify the Stukov versus Phoenix. And 2 Banshees opener, that's very expensive. I don't like, I mean, I wouldn't do that blindly. Maybe 1, but not 2. Especially versus the Firestorm, which you expect to do 4, but here he's Artanis, right? So versus Artanis, benches are actually nice, but I wouldn't open blindly benches. I don't know, maybe. It's not that bad versus Farazone, just to have a couple. And here Shira will be pushing Phoenix. So versus the Phoenix, versus Tagus, usually choose the Walker form, because it's more tanky and it has ability to deal damage much faster. And as there might be a Sam, you want to deal the damage of your Phoenix as fast as possible. Here bottom team pushing very hard. Look at that Nikara heal. Nikara healing everyone. Very, very annoying for top team. And ooh, Harkon's opener. Harkons are not that good versus benches. I mean, versus mass benches they do stuff with their storm, but versus some benches it's not really. I mean, here there is a 1000 mineral, so of course it beats. But the feedback doesn't remove all the HP. I mean, here they don't have the HP upgrade, so that's why they get feedback easily. But three Archons for 2 benches, that seems like a lot of reaction. I don't like Archons in the matchup, maybe that's why. So Skippy playing, change his form. So he did right, he switched to the Volker form. Legionnaire for the DPS and Adepts for the DPS. The early DPS out ooh, fast Super Gary. Yeah, why not? He needs tier 3 anyway, because you need Ultra in this matchup very, very fast. It's really key. Random opening bunkers, it's totally viable opening. Some people, like me, like to open with Apo to snipe the Super Gary. But Apo is kind of vulnerable to the Mecha Ultra. Ultra incoming, yes, good. Yeah, Ultra is really the bread and butter in the matchup. Really the bread and here Archons will do poorly versus the bunkers. I feel Archons are not that great in the matchup. He's probably taking two rivers now. What? This is surprising. Why would you versus what? This is very What? What did they say? Sorry. This is this is for the Zealots. It's so expensive. It's such an expensive way to deal with the Zealots. The Blaze would have been much more an efficient way to deal with the Zealots, and also very good versus the Adepts. Save those orbs if you can. Yeah, for him. So adding the Honor Quartz, very useful versus the bunker. It's the early AoE. It's an early form of AoE. Super Garrix very annoying for fire because it separates his army. But yeah, bunker doing actually good versus the Archons. I will just 1 second. I want to know what he was saying. Up, image 2. I will just go back a bit if you don't mind. I know some of you don't like it at all. Actually, oh shit! You saw nothing. Ah, he's surprised too by this unit with 4 upgrade. Yeah, but I don't agree with that. Nice, yeah. No, I don't. Blaze would have been much better here without discussion. So here Firestorm is probably taking 2 rivers. Good way to deal with the bankers. Here the leaks for Phoenix is not that annoying. But yeah, I mean to kill 2 zealots. I mean, how many zealots there are? To kill 3 zealots. I mean, this is almost a 1k unit, and it's not good versus the other thing. I don't know. Skippy not actually killing his army. Another ultra very good versus almost everything Sukov has, but not very good with Swarm. Mecha Ultra don't deal AoE. Aye. Yeah. Oh, Well, let's pick them out. The shields. Actually, Shira is doing pretty efficiently. For Shira is actually doing not that bad with that. And Scarecrow pushing into still no Apo. Still no Apo or Alex. And Nikirai Link. He's adding more Archons. I don't think Archons are good versus Bunker, are they? Only good thing about Archons that they can fight the air here, the air leaks, but you need your critical mass of rivers as soon as possible when you're facing Massa. I mean, here there's a lot of bunkers. So critical mass of rivers is the only way you can... If we don't make mistakes, this game is ours. The top bottom team is pushing pretty strongly. I like Mass Banshee. Apparently people don't like to Sam versus Phoenix. Yeah, he doesn't have Sam. No, he has. Also, if you don't like it at all. What do you mean, Firestorm? I kept heading Tetris in the south for Tempest as safety play versus Statman and Tychus. Yeah. Finally, Sam. The game was so depressing. That's why I like Mass Benches. I mean, benches are good versus Artanis, but fire you what? I don't know. I'm surprised. You think Archons are good versus bunkers? I'm surprised here there is no Apo. Still no Apo. No Arlex. Yeah, Sam came very late. I agree. And that's why he was on the Phoenix Dragon form, I guess, because there was no Sam. Here, Scarecrow doing the same mistake as last game. You want the Ultra to rush the Diamondbacks. I like them, but it was a mistake. I should have rushed Tempest into River Zealots. But why rushing Tempest? Tempest is only good versus the other waves. I mean, Tempest will be useful. Are useful, and if you're getting pushed or if you push. But I mean, now you're getting pushed, I guess. So Tempests are useful. But Tempests are very bad versus bunkers. Extremely bad. And Shira pushing. So, ooh, why Tal'Darin? I never used that. Is that good versus Tychus? To me, it's an AoE unit. I mean, I understand the concept of adding Emo versus Blaze and yeah, armored units, but Tal'Darin, I would not have done it in versus Tychus. Ouch! Lot of bunker, and here the Tempest, but I mean, yeah. I guess maybe one for the leak, one for Super Gary. I can understand that. But here Rivers is really the key unit, I think. I agree, no need to open Tempest versus Sukov. Yeah. But the rivers works well, but you really needed a critical mass of them. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 of them before they really become useful. Scarecrow adding Mecha Lurkers. Usually the answer of Mecha Lurkers are the civilians, and he did quite a little bit. You can... Don't worry about Alex, I got 2 Reapers. I mean 2 Sams, I guess. Ah, maybe for the leaks. He did that for the leaks. He did that for the leaks. And that makes sense now, because Talarin is very, very good versus the mass bunker. He can also go Colossi, I guess. Colossi would have been also a good answer. It's also very good versus that. And it has an ability to stack here at the bunker. Also my Hydra hit Alex. Yeah, Hydra hit Alex, but the problem is that the combination of Alex plus Apo is very, very hard to counter. Because the Apo countered the Hydra very well, pretty well. Tanks are dead. Tanks good to deal with the lurkers and also to sack. Oh, rivers, rivers, I like that. No, but there's so many bunkers. You will need quite a few now. At this point I was just scared and only really needed Archon versus Banshees. Yeah, and even versus Banshees, I'm not sure they're that good. If there is only a couple, I prefer to do to do Phoenixes. I don't think they're that good versus the Banshees. If there's really a lot and they stack together, the Storms are nice, but the feedback don't do that much with HP upgrade. Just need reverse with something in front to tank. Usurpers come back, yes! Usurpers come back! Usurpers come back! A lot of ultras. And the ultra are finally doing their job. They're rushing these Diamondbacks. Very, very good. Micro from Scarecrow here. And Scarecrow actually pushing his team. First I'm going... What? What? What is that? That amount of bunker. I mean, Firestorm just tickled them. Now he needs Colossi. I mean, the Tal'Darim is actually doing pretty great at dealing with the leaks. It's just weak versus that, but that's why Colossi, I think I like Colossi, the idea of doing Colossi also, but Tal'Darim is so good at killing bunker, and versus that many bunkers, you should have at least 10 rivers to do something, otherwise I don't... Cloak on Sam, funny. Never do it. Sam and tanks here are actually a very good move, I think. They can stack. I think they can stack. And if you can have the tanks to help Firestorm with versus this. Ooh shit! But there's Tempest already. If you can have tanks, if Firestorm can have the help of tanks to deal with the bunkers, that would be really, really, really good. And we see the integration, nice on Alexander. And the Colossi, nice. But now, yeah, there is this also. Oh, he no cloak? No cloak? So this is extremely annoying league for Skippy. It's here he has no good unit that counter both this and his I guess the best unit is still the Adepts, but it's kind of bad at dealing with that. Maybe you can add a Mojo, I guess, or some scouts. Random here, pushing pretty hard with Skippy. Nice, Usurpers is coming back. Nice stack. Usurpers is now coming back, and there's 3 rivers. So that's not enough, but that's actually something. And with the help of the tank, they might be able to clear the wave. I mean, there's too many bunkers. I mean, and never. Who does that many bunkers? It only worked because there was no rivers. Oh, tank stack, Colossi. And here the defense on the bunker, the infestation. Scale. Phoenix are a bit vulnerable to puppet bunker. Yeah. No point in cloaking is pre-scanning. I didn't see that. Scouts are fine. No usurpers will win because rivers. Now the tank house. The stack of tank here random managed to build is pretty crazy. Please. What is this? River. Ah, okay. It's it's this. The icon is weird. But yeah, now with the rivers and the tank help, it works very well. We want to second integration. Yes, nice, well played. And the river leaks and the tempest leaks into Tychus is actually pretty good. So he couldn't disintegrate them, I think. Oh yeah, there are some of who could get disintegration. So no Firestorm will want to save the disintegration, and the Optim is pushing. What did I say? Libs, please. Libs. What do I think about Libs? Libs are more good versus Phoenixes for sure. Oh, they could stack again. Ouch. Ouch, they could stack again. Yeah, no, he didn't do a scouts. Scouts are not very good in the matchup, but I mean, this is really annoying. Oh shit, that amount of flicks for random is pretty big. Just checking the volume. Form order with splash should be enough. Yeah, and late game Phoenixes. Early game for Phoenix is usually pretty easy. Even though this game it was kind of Chiatem could like push. But late game with the Marauder with ammunition are so good. And Tychus sick of Phoenix doesn't have a lot of tools to deal with that. He's adding a lot of tanks, and I think that's very clever. Because Setman also does a mistake here. He doesn't have links at all, and links are very useful to deal with the tanks and to take to tank damage in general. And he's also fit super Gary, so yeah, I'm surprised there's no links at all. Even though links in the matchup are not very useful because, you know, bunkers just kill them too quickly. They tend to melt. He could use Banes to fit super Gary. Banes are kind of vulnerable to this counter Banes. This is why you usually use Ultra. Here the contamination. Why did it was a bit far away. The contamination was a bit far away. The tank stack here is one of the only way to come back, I think, in the game for Usurpers. Because here top team is pushing pretty strongly. So Firestorm is building front. He's building all around. So the goal of Firestorm is to actually come back as soon as possible. Oh no, now he has rivers. Now he has rivers. Ouch. But he's not really fighting his wave anymore. 4-hour cap should be enough. Oh yeah, he randomly didn't gas. Both teams are pretty low on gas considering the fact it's 20 minutes into the game. Yeah, 4 Kev with, I mean, late game Tigers is so scary. And here, at some point, the Emojan upgrade is really worth it. I mean, early game it's not always worth it. You can use it versus DT or when you need versus something that has a DPS burst. But the more you have unit, the more it's worth it, right? Because it heals every unit in range. Here the tank stack might be really bring them back into the game. Tank stack plus Reavers, they lack a front line. The front line died on the leaks. That's very annoying for Firestorm, because he really wants his Reavers to survive long enough to do some shots. He didn't do any scouts. He tried to counter them with adepts, and that's maybe smart, I don't know. Because scouts are really not that good versus Tychus, even though this Tychus doesn't have much MTR. Surprised there is no +3 armor. I mean, we're at 23 minutes, so it's worth it, I would say. Should be microing disintegration on Alex, but he's doing that. But he's doing actually a good job with the disintegration, I think. Disintegrate everything that needs to be. Oh, and now Yapo. Yeah, do you see? There's a disintegration on every unit that it needs to be disintegrated. But you need 2 disintegration to kill Alex. Oh, actually you need 4 disintegration. Usually 2 is enough because you have other units shooting at him. But here Tychus has become unkillable. A lot of civilians are added. And that's really helpful to help the tank stack here. And as I explained, the tank stack might be one thing that will allow Usurpers to come back. If they do it, because the tanks could stack. Because tanks are really deadly to this type of army. Everything here almost is controlled by tanks. And he has no... it's not enough. But the Usurper is actually kind of holding pretty well. Still no +3. Found it weird. It's really key for Scarecrow to try to charge the bunker and micro them on the bunker. Storms are actually good versus Hydra. A lot of lurkers. I really don't do them. That's why he added so many civilians. It's for the lurkers. But a lot of us, I mean, Reavers, Colossi, tanks. Top team has a way to stack some stuff at the bunker. So there's still a... I mean, I know they lost the game at the end, but maybe they could still push a bit. And the queens. That's actually nice for Super Gary. And for the Tiger Slicks. I don't use them. Yeah, you don't usually use them versus Tigers, but I know it's totally viable to do them. I've seen some player doing it with success. Yeah, this was good for Doomguys, unlucky for Usurpers. I think they had to gamble by gassing a bit and trying to stack at PF with reverse tanks Colossi. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. The gas, yeah, but I'm not sure it's changed that much. Look, he gassed. Let's just he gassed a lot. So this one has brought him 300. This is the first gas. So this gas brought him 300 and this gas minus 150. So basically his heavy gassing strategy brought him 150 more gas. So even not 1 minute more. 100. So we assume that this one everyone does it. Second one, yeah, 300, less than 300, and this is minus 130, 50. So yeah, gassing is not always game changing. He could not have, if he was only on one gas, he could not have done one more units. But yeah, it's true that Sugaf is good versus Artanis. It's very good versus Artanis. Sugaf is good versus everything that Fire plays. And here, I think early game, Phoenix is actually good versus Tychus, but late game it's almost impossible. And here I'm surprised by his build. But I think Sukov should do well versus that man with the Apo and Apo Alex. And yeah, Banker, Diamondback, and Sieves, of course. Sieves are very useful in the matchup. This stack is finally going +3, and yeah, this upgrade is very important. Late game Tychus is a beast, and here the queens, will they use their ability on the yes on Tychus unit, but then they come here to die. But they are energy less, so I guess they're not that useful. The shield, will it be enough for the tank to stack? If the tank stack, they can do something. Now he has he has not that many reavers considering what's here, but he has a significant amount of reavers. No, Zukov is destroying that. Zukov is destroying that stack. And here's Skippy. Oh, dude, that Tychus is raping. He's raping Phoenix. And this is a bit unlucky. But Hey Random is actually doing a very good job in this game. Wow. He actually, every time he managed to do a stack with his tanks. And that's so helpful. More ultra please. Some arbiter shenanigan could have helped too. Yeah, I mean he's trying, but versus good players they just can't. I mean this kind of cloak only work versus bad players. You can do them because why not do them? I mean otherwise your energy is wasted. So you might still do it, but it's not that really impactful on versus good players. Surprised he does the third upgrade of Sam. I never do it, but I guess in some situation it might be good when you want to save. Imagine you're pushing into a Hyperion or something, and you want to keep your grenade for the next wave, or for your wave. I mean, or if you have leaks, if you're pushing for the next wave, if you're being pushed for your wave. So it increases the survivability of your Sam. It will stay alive longer, and so if you need the upgrade for later. It might be good, I guess, but I've never used that. I never used that upgrade, and I never seen that strategy. Now the leap's very annoying here because he doesn't have a front line. A front line to protect the Colossi. So here some scouts might be good, right? To tank for the leaps and do something to the Alex. And at this point, the ground here is unbeatable. I don't think what you can do here. Ooh. This came a bit late. He just did it, right? It's very useful in the matchup, I think. And it's good to stack. But yeah, versus the Tiger Slicks, it won't survive long. But at least he wasted the grenade on them. Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. Oof. Bottom team is pushing pretty hard. And now he doesn't have the tank stack anymore. So alone Firestorm won't do much. Yeah, but very hard matchup for Artemis. Oh. Will it hold? Will it hold? I mean, a lot of flips now. Isolating carriers to tank. Actually, it's not. It's probably better to tank. Carriers are probably better to tank than because they are bigger, so they don't suffer from AoE that much. Là il est quelle heure? 3 heures. Ouch, the shield, will it be enough? The tanks, some tanks are staying alive. They defended. You can see it's in micro the disintegration. Dude, they're getting pushed so hard. And this is only the too many tempests, not enough rivers. Yeah, maybe, but at this point it's pretty hard because he's having these leaks. And versus these leaks, the rivers don't do miracles. But yeah, there's a lot of tempests. And versus, yeah. Oof. Okay. That might be the end. Ouch. River solves all problems. Yeah, I love this unit, Rivers. If only they could shoot air. I think it's yeah, Reverse Honobracks are like late game beasts. Aye aye aye. Tychus, so scary. Late game Tychus is so scary. And the contamination. I mean infestation, I think. No. I always mix the two. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it's a matter of minutes. If not seconds. If not seconds. And GG. Ooh, no, actually saved. Yeah, Tychus. He did a second one with the second upgrade, this upgrade. I'm not sure I understand. Come on. And this is how Team Doomguys walk their way up to the final. GG, well played, very well played from them. Yeah. That would be super imba if they shoot air. I question random second gas. He took a gas at the end? I didn't see. Yeah, I'll probably stop here. I'll be casting the final later on, so please be here. So yeah, it will be in 3 hours, so please be around. It will be very fun, and yeah, Incursus will be streaming it, so there will be a lot of audience. That would be nice. So, was this considered an upset? I'm not sure what you mean by an upset. What is an upset? Ah, you mean he took the second? He took 2 gas at the end? I didn't see. I haven't paid attention. I guess I don't know. I guess he was more optimistic about the way they could hold for a longer time. I mean, he was on no gas for so long. Wasn't Usurpers considered the favorite versus Doomguy? I don't. It's some people are. I mean, maybe. I guess Usurper's biggest strength, Doomguy's weaknesses, or Usurper's strength. Hey, do I play some? Maybe I play some. I think Doomguy's main weaknesses was that they didn't play a lot of different commanders. They didn't play a lot of commanders. So it was maybe more easy to counter for them. Other than that, I'm not sure. I guess they played very well. They played very well. I think, yeah, I think they but he's not here. Maybe him. Okay, we'll be... Oops. So we'll be playing with shame. It was a very close match when you think about it. I mean, it's 3-2, so both teams play very well, definitely. And yeah, sometimes the matchup decides a lot of stuff. And yeah, I think Firestone should learn to play a commander that's versus Stukov. When is the final? In 3 hours. The finals are in 3 hours. What do we play today? I Takis. I like playing Takis. Yeah, I'll make a short break before the final. Just to make sure I'm well rested and that everything is set up for the stream. So I'm playing versus Carax, so should be an easy matchup for me. Usually good Carax players can hold well, but late game it's finished. I mean, early game they can hold a bit, but late game they have no chance against a good tankers. I'm doing second gas so that I can build 1 unit per round, even though in this matchup I need cannonballs, and with cannonballs maybe with cannonballs I can... Because cannonballs need upgrades a lot, and the 2 upgrades cost 500 not 600, so you can probably do well on 1 gas. I'll test it. I usually do 2 gas anyway, but I can test how it goes on 1 gas. I'll start with cannonball. I think it's the most... Yeah, but here what can I do? Take 1 gas, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't see how it would work, right? Yeah, early game. What I was saying, I don't know. Early game, I can do a lot, but early game Carax can hold a bit, but late game, it's no way for Carax. We have Jan here. So this is a difficult matchup for the Haka, and usually it involves some tier 3 play. So yeah. So there is 2 type of Carax. There are some here now. He's taking to tier 2. He wants his he wants his annihilators. Okay, that sounds a bit overkill, but okay. It is just checking in Discord. Yes. No. It's It's in 3 hours. It's 16 UTC. No! It's in 1 hour! You're right! I thought it was 16 UTC, but it was 16 my time. Yeah, so I will just do 1 game then. Ah shit, it's in 1 hour. Oh, thank God you reminded me. I would have forgotten. Oh, dude. I was so sure it was 16 UTC. Ah, fuck! Actually I cancelled plan for tonight because I thought it was 16 UTC, so 6 p.m. my time, and I could have done them. I was invited to some friends, and I said, there's fuck, I moved it. Ah. Oh shit! I should change the title in my stream then. Yeah. So I need a blaze now for the but versus the leaks it won't be very good. No, but it's fine. It's fine. I usually don't do Nikara early versus Karax because it can get sniped easily. But after this amount of unit like this, I might still want her. Okay, he didn't kill one of my units. So with the Nikara I will increase. I also need this upgrade when I have that many. I mean, technically this is 2 units because it revives. So when you have that many, you want the. I mean, for 5 if you have 5 units, it's worth it 100%. I'll do this and this. Oh shit, I've got to. So, what can I do now? That's because I also want this upgrade, so I will do this one. So that I can, since I cannot build next round anyway. It's a bit early for the armor upgrade in my taste, but I have a lot of HP here. A lot of HP units. The 10% will change a lot. I need to protect that. He's going carriers. There's only one or two, I don't need to react to that. Otherwise I just do Vega is the best answer. But if I can find something that is also good versus the next wave, that would be nice. And Vega is not really useful versus one. He's adding NTR, yeah. Oh, that's why he went for carriers. He had the Elix. Try to save the... If I can save the... Oh fuck, I need a Vega, I think. Actually, not even sure. Maybe I'm not even sure. Because yeah, versus one, the Vega would be kind of useless. I mean, maybe put the vessel on the ground. Yeah, maybe put the vessel on the ground actually. But I could also add a SAM for the DPS, general DPS. Probably better, right? Probably better. But if the carriers become a serious threat, up, up, up. Oh, fuck. That was a bad. That was a bad beam, dude. The sneak array is insane. Oops. Okay. So mine left, so I'm also fighting that now. So I'll add a Nyx. It will be good versus Rainer and versus the vessels and the... Come on, save the fucking creeper. Yeah, GG. Okay, GG guys. I'll stop here. I'll come back in 1 hour to cast the final in 45 minutes. GG. See you later.